Hey guys, Barney here for Legendx. I just want to do a couple little tips for you first time or even you beginners out there that haven't done a lot of four-wheel driving. So before you hit a track, before you go where you're going, plan when you're going. If you're just going to go somewhere local or a big trip, plan it out. So you've got to know where you're going. The other thing is to talk to someone that's already been there and plan it out with them. Even better, go with someone that's been there so they're an expert in the place. The other thing, do your research. We're at Cruiser Park, the tracks change. If you're at the Cape, you never know what's going to change. Things change. Find out, do your research. Mobile phone coverage, do you have it when you get there? Does the RSUQ, can they tow from there? At the Cape, it can be expensive if you're not a big member. So do your research. Sometimes you need to take a sat nav because you're crazy. It's probably not where you want to go as a beginner. But if you don't have phone reception, you expected it, it can be a bit of a problem. Next thing is set it up. Like, Australia's got everything. That's the best thing. That's why the whole world envies what we got. We got the best beaches, the best off-road tracks. We've got snow. I've been in the middle of the damn stuff. Fantastic. Big mud runs, the desert. We've got everything in Australia. They are different. A basic 2-inch lift, 2-inch thing, and a basic setup will get you most places. But if you're planning to do something a little bit more adventurous, make sure your truck's set up to go there. Again, talk to an expert, not just a mate. Get someone who owns a store, get into one of the stockists out there, have a bit of a chat with a guy on there, do your YouTubing, talk to a mate, plan out the setup. Make sure you got the right tires, make sure you got the basic recovery stuff we talked about. But at the end of the day, if you plan where you're going and you got the right gear to get there, that's going to be 50% of the plan. And next simple step is just to practice recoveries. You can do them at a course or come to like a place like Land Cruiser Park where you can practice. A couple of other things to remember, 5 tips. Number 1, do something close to the main road. Don't get yourself into the desert and get stuck. Get something close where you can get back on a tow truck if you have to. Go with a mate. If you've never been recovered before, how are you going to teach yourself? YouTube ain't going to cut it. Go with someone with experience. The other thing to remember is, guys, when you get bogged, get in, get yourself bogged, and practice getting out. There's no shame. Everyone's been bogged. Get in, get out. Another one which is simple. A lot of people get really frustrated getting, oh, I should get out of this. Don't stress. The whole industry is built on recovery and getting home. Stay cool, stay safe. Frustration doesn't equal safe. The last thing is get some good recovery gear, the basics. We've done a video on basics. Check that one out. Like I was saying, guys, what you want to do is you don't want to overpack, you don't want to underpack. They're heavy vehicles. Another 4-ton ain't going to cut it. You're going to get bogged everywhere. A good Boy Scout says always be prepared. But don't be too prepared. Don't have 30-degree clothes and negative 30-degree clothes. Don't have all the gear. Know where you're going, plan that trip out. Talk to an expert about what you need to get onto that trip. Do a bit of practice before you get there, and then you're gonna know what to pack and what you don't need to pack. And there's some just simple things for you beginners. Remember, don't get too far from home, but have a good time doing it, and you're gonna love the life.